In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills, children often spoke of the Starlit Isles, a mystical place where stars descended to rest. These islands were said to shimmer in the night, reflecting the dreams of those who believed in them. Lila, a curious young girl with a penchant for adventure, often gazed at the night sky, wondering if the tales were true. One evening, as a shooting star streaked across the horizon, she made a wish to visit these fabled isles. With the first light of dawn, Lila discovered a delicate feather by her bedside. It was unlike any she had ever seen, glowing softly and pulsating with a gentle rhythm. Holding the feather, Lila felt a gentle tug leading her to the village's edge. There, she found a boat, its sails crafted from moonbeams and its hull from stardust. As she boarded the boat, it began to sail on its own, guided by the feather's glow. The journey was serene, with the waters reflecting the cosmos above, creating a path of stars for Lila to follow. The boat led Lila to an island where trees bore fruits that sparkled like gems and flowers sang lullabies. The air was filled with a sweet fragrance, and every step she took made the ground illuminate. Curious creatures roamed the island, from talking foxes with wings to turtles that could dance. They greeted Lila warmly, recognizing the feather she held as a symbol of trust. In the heart of the island stood a grand palace made of crystal. It radiated a soft light, and Lila could hear faint melodies emanating from within. As she approached the palace, the doors opened to reveal a grand hall filled with stars. They floated around, each one sharing tales of the universe and the dreams they carried. Lila danced with the stars, each twirl sending ripples of light across the hall. She felt weightless, her heart filled with joy and wonder. A wise old star approached Lila, introducing itself as Orion. It spoke of the island's purpose, to safeguard the dreams of children and ensure they always had stars to wish upon. Orion offered Lila a chance to plant her own dream on the island. In a secluded grove, she whispered her deepest desires to a star seed. With care, Lila planted the seed, and before her eyes, it grew into a magnificent tree with leaves that shimmered in the moonlight. Days turned into nights, and Lila explored every corner of the Starlit Isles, each one more enchanting than the last. One evening, as she gazed at her village's distant lights, a gentle voice reminded her that every adventure, no matter how magical, must come to an end. With a heavy heart, Lila boarded the moonbeam boat. The creatures of the island gathered to bid her farewell, their eyes filled with gratitude and love. As the boat sailed back to the village, the feather's glow began to fade. By the time Lila reached her home, it had turned into a regular feather, but the memories it held were anything but ordinary. Lila tucked the feather into her diary, a keepsake of her incredible journey. Every night, she would gaze at the stars, her heart filled with gratitude and wonder. Years passed, and Lila grew older, but her tales of the Starlit Isles became legendary in the village. Children would gather around, their eyes wide with amazement, as she recounted her adventures. And so, the legend of the Starlit Isles lived on, a testament to the power of dreams, wishes, and the magic that exists within us all. Lila's tales not only captivated the children of her village, but also travellers from distant lands. They came seeking the girl who had journeyed to the Starlit Isles and returned with tales of wonder. One day, a young boy named Theo approached Lila with a request. He had heard of the glowing feather and wished to experience the magic of the Starlit Isles for himself. Lila, now a wise elder, handed Theo a small luminescent seed. "This," she said, "is a star seed, just like the one I planted. Nurture it with your dreams and it will guide you." Theo, filled with excitement, took the seed and began his own journey. As he ventured forth, the seed illuminated a path, leading him to places even Lila hadn't seen. He discovered islands where the skies painted stories of old, and the waters held memories of times long past. Creatures of legend roamed freely, and the air was thick with enchantment. On one island, Theo met a phoenix, its feathers a cascade of fiery hues. The phoenix spoke of rebirth and the cycles of life, teaching Theo the importance of beginnings and endings. In another part of the Isles, Theo encountered a gentle giant who sculpted clouds. Together they crafted shapes that danced and played in the sky, creating a spectacle for all to see. As days turned into nights, Theo realized that the Starlit Isles were not just a place but a state of mind, where dreams took form and imagination knew no bounds. One evening, while resting under a canopy of twinkling stars, Theo felt a familiar tug. It was time to return, to share his tales and keep the legend of the Starlit Isles alive. Theo's return was celebrated with joy and wonder. He and Lila, two adventurers bound by a shared dream, sat under the starry sky, recounting tales of their respective journeys. The village prospered, becoming a beacon of hope and imagination. Children and adults alike would sit under the stars, dreaming big and believing in the magic of the Starlit Isles. And so, as the cycles of time moved forward, the tales of Lila and Theo became intertwined, a legacy of adventure, dreams, and the boundless magic of the Starlit Isles.